Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 8 and today we will present our seminar review for slot 2 under topic Threat Intelligence for ISP Securing 5G Network from Emerging Cyber Threat. So let's get started with introduction. So basically the arrival of 5G technology has bring us new vulnerabilities with emerging threat like malicious APK, fake base station, and also telco data breach. So this threat exploit weakness in both network and user device, and it will lead to malware distribution, phishing attack, and also unauthorized access. So next, we move to threat intelligence, which involve gathering and analyzing data on cyber threat to identify and mitigate risk before they getting bigger. So this approach is essential with the complexity of 5G related threats. And also with the increasing complexity of cyber threat, ISP must rely on advanced threat intelligence to effectively identify and reduce risk. So this include using tools like like Virus Total, combined with the expertise of skilled professional to basically spot some suspicious pattern and any vulnerabilities. And last point is human element in cybersecurity. So basically cyber incidents often occur from user error, such as falling for phishing scam or downloading harmful apps. So educating user and promoting awareness might help citizen to overcome this issue. And also by integrating advanced technology with knowledgeable user and cybersecurity expert, ISP can build a resilient network that address the unique challenge of the 5G landscape.
Next, we will go through analysis and evaluation from the seminar. Firstly, emerging threats to the 5G networks. Vulnerabilities from early generation, such as 4G, are carried over into 5G. For instances include malware APKs, phone base station, and SIM swiping. A major concern is a WhatsApp malware known as a kad kahwin. And the second point is threats, intelligent tools, and techniques. Sophisticated tools that tracks harmful behavior include virus total. Threats detection is streamlined by AI and automation, but human monitoring is still necessary. Retaining talent requires an understanding of economic and dynamic in cybersecurity professions. For example, through Glassdoor.
Next, data security and awareness. Dark web risk. Telco data being sold highlights the needs for encryption and breach detection. The speaker emphasized that many cybersecurity incidents stem from a lack of user awareness rather than inherent flaws in device or network. For the example, malicious app subscription causing unauthorized charges, WhatsApp account hijacking addressed by PDRM, MCMC campaigns. Next, insight from the Q&A session. First, for the career tips for threat intelligence, master offensive or defensive security and monitoring tools, obtain industry relevant certification. And another topic of discussion was the impact of AI on cybersecurity. For the advantage, streamlines tasks like script writing and the challenge oversight required to prevent vulnerabilities. And the last one is technological adoption. The seminar concluded with a discussion on how technological advancement can mitigate some of these challenges. For instance, new Android features enable selective activation of 4G or 5G to reduce exposure to threat.
In this part, we will be talking about a review of the key finding we get from the seminar. In the seminar, the speaker talked about a bunch of things regarding the 5G technologies. One of them is zero-day vulnerabilities. Zero-day vulnerabilities is a security flaw in the software or hardware that are unknown to the vendors. No patch or fix is available when this vulnerability exploited. Developer have 0 day to address the issue before exploitation, hence the name. So for the issue, it can cause widespread disruption across system and devastating impact on the user and organization. We can mitigate this by continuously monitoring to identify and address vulnerability earlier. We can use system update, keep system updating and patches all the time. Use IDS, intrusion detection system, as a warning for potential threat, and a regular security assessment. Next, speaker also talk about telco data breach and dark web activities. Telco data breach expose sensitive user information such as name, address, financial data, and more. This data is then being sold on the dark web, leading to the risk of identity theft, fraud, and phishing campaign. For example, this year alone, there are several cases of data breach regarding telco, which is AT&T breach, which happened in April, Chunghwa Telecom breach, which happened in March, and Indian Telecom data leak, which happened in January. So the preventive measure that we can use is enhance the security protocol, the regular vulnerability assessment, and system patching. Next is using data encryption. We must encrypt the customer data in transit and at rest. We can also implement need to raise the awareness of the employee using employee training and incident response plan. We need to establish a plan to mitigate breach effectively and rapidly. The speaker also talked about emerging threats in 5G ecosystem, one of them being fake base station, which is it mimics legitimate network towers to intercept the communication between devices. It is used to send phishing SMS or distribute malicious content. Next is malicious APK. The attacker distribute disguised APK files as legitimate app and unharmful app. So, for example, wedding card scam. I think many of us have received a wedding card in WhatsApp, for example, nowadays. So this victim received a WhatsApp message with a fake wedding invitation. This fake wedding invitation can steal our personal data and compromise our device security. Next is SMS, silent SMS broadcasting. It is a malware that convert infected devices into SMS broadcaster. It send large volume of message without user knowledge, so it violate the user privacy and led to significant financial loss from on unauthorized messaging to the victim itself. And then we have mitigation strategies for this. First of all is being caution for we need to increase our own awareness. We avoid downloading app from unknown sources. Be always regularly update your device and adherent to the best practice. Employ robust security measure to encounter emerging threats.
Hi, my name is Baida with material number 1210651. So one of the key points from the seminar was how a lack of awareness among users contributes to many cybersecurity issues. So for instance, WhatsApp account hijacking often happens because people don't enable two-factor authentication or use weak password. And then there is some issue of subscription traps. The user not now continue to pay monthly for apps they no longer use. Then these are not the technical failures; they are awareness problem. So PDRM and MCMC have released poster to educate the public about the risk, but it's clear we need more proactive measures to help users protect themselves. And then simple things like managing subscription or secure account will make a huge difference. And then for the role of AI and automation in cybersecurity, AI is transforming cybersecurity, especially in areas like penetration testing and monitoring. Tools powered by AI can generate scripts and help analysts identify threats faster. But there is a catch. These AI-generated tools still need to be reviewed to avoid errors and misuse. So imagine an AI writing a script that you use without checking, it could create vulnerabilities instead of fixing them. So while AI is game changer, it's not a replacement for human expertise. The takeaway here is that AI can help us for work smarter, but we have to use it responsibly and always double check the output. So we go to the risk of network compatibility in 5G. Uh, in the 5G network was another important topic. Basically, 5G inherits vulnerabilities from older networks, like 4G, 3G, and etc. So this means if the older issues are not addressed, they could still be exploited. But there are some positive too. For example, Android has introduced a feature where user can disable certain network generations. So you could choose to only enable 5G if that's all you need. So it's a small but it's effective way to limit your exposure to vulnerabilities. At the e- at the end of the day, it's about balancing the convenience of backward compatibility with robust security measures. And then we go to the career development insights of cyber analysts. The panel also gives some great tips for those interested in cybersecurity careers, especially in threat intelligence. They mention three key skills: offensive security, which is about understanding how attack works; defensive security, which is about building strong protections from the vulnerabilities and attacking; and monitoring tools to try and respond to threats. One tool they highlighted was Virus Total is great for scanning files and checking of the history of domains and IPs. And certification are also important, but they stress that you should focus on what's in demand in the industry. Not all certification we need, but we just look into what the industry need. So and if you are interested in something different, such as GRC, governance, and compliance, is an emerging fields with a lot of potential. The main takeaway is stay curious, keep learning, and use the tools available to you.
In conclusion, 5G technology has brought unprecedented connectivity, but it also introduced unique cybersecurity challenges. These include vulnerabilities like zero-day exploits, SIM swapping, and malicious apps, which demand innovative and adaptive strategies. A critical factor in this is human behavior. Many incidents stem from low user awareness. This highlights the need for continuous education and training to bridge the gap. On the technological front, tools like VirusTotal and AI-driven solutions are essential for detecting and responding to threats. However, human oversight remains crucial to ensure ethical and accurate application. Lastly, the rise of telco data breaches underscores the importance of robust encryption and compliance measures to protect user data. For professionals in this field, developing strong offensive and defensive security skills alongside relevant certifications is key to staying ahead in rapidly evolving 5G cybersecurity landscape.
Next, we have the recommendation. Firstly, we enhance the threat intelligence by using AI for monitoring and prediction. Then, conduct the regular vulnerability assessment. Next, we have to strengthen the user awareness by educate users on phishing, malicious app, and also the secure practices. We collaborate with the agencies like PRM and MCMC. Then, we adopt the proactive security measures by implementing encryption and rapid breach response. Then, minimize the exposure to legacy vulnerabilities. Lastly, we have to foster the collaboration with partners and also stakeholders to share knowledge and improve resilience.